friends, today I'd like to show you how to find deals using your phone um, on Redfin. So you install the Redfin app, you click on that icon. It's going to take you right into the app. You have a search bar over there and you type in your county or the location where you're looking to find a deal. So I choose my location and it basically shows me how many houses are on the market in my location. I go in there, I type in my criteria for kind of houses that I am looking for. I use the filter and I filter by price if I want, or beds and bath. Property type, you can choose whether you want to find a house, townhouse, condo, multifamily, land, and so on. So I choose house and multifamily land, and I choose for sale. I also want to know what kind of listing. So I go with active and coming soon listings. And then I scroll down and see if there's any other requirements that I have for that property. You can filter by square feet, the size. You can filter by size, year built, and so on. For me, I am more interested in investor properties because there I can find a fix and flip. So I type in my keyword investor. You can use any other keyword you choose. And there you go. It gives me a list of properties that say investor. Maybe say it can say something like investors bring in your offer. So this is basically a list of properties that make sense or that the realtor suggests would make sense for an investor. I go in there, I look at each property and see if the price even makes sense. And I see whatever notes they put under it. As long as the property fits my requirements, it is a property that I should be making an offer on. You can also sort by price, you can sort by time on Redfin. How long has it been on Redfin? The longer it's been on Redfin, the more likely that they would be able to bend on their offer. So you can sort that list in a way that makes sense for you. Usually I start to sort by price first and go with the lowest price. So you can browse through, look at the properties to see what the situation is, and just have a general idea of what kind of repairs you would need. So when you scroll through the description, you're going to see a lot of information there, including tax information. If it's a multifamily, it tells you how many units and so on. Also, you have a description of it being a two-family house for this particular listing. And you can see where it says this two-family house is the perfect house for an owner-occupant or investor. So the fact that this listing says investor on it makes it pop up because on your search bar, you had included that keyword investor. You can also see the sale and tax history for that property, any recent price changes, and generally what's been going on with that property. You also are furnished with the information on flood risk. You want to know if the property is in a flood zone because then that you probably shouldn't be making an offer on a property that's in a flood zone because there's just too much hassle involved, and you're going to need flood insurance, which your end buyer might not be interested in purchasing, and that can very easily mess up your deal as far as selling it to an end buyer in the future. So, generally speaking, and for me, I stay away from properties that are in a flood zone. So, I go back to the lists and look at other properties as well. And what you want to end up doing after you have found a couple of properties that you want to um, make an offer on is definitely contact that realtor, whoever that agent is, and let them know that you are looking to put in an offer on that property. Okay, so you contact your agent and say, I found this properties on the market, and I type in that address and I say, I want to offer this amount. Are you able to put together paperwork and submit to the seller? So I'm just this is just an example of what I would do if I found a couple of properties that I think I want to make an offer on. Um, of course, I take time to go see the property, or I have someone accomplish that task for me. Let them know you want to make an offer on the subject property. Let them know whatever questions you have, and also how you can take a look at the property, when you can schedule to see the property. So here what I've done is to contact the agent and ask all the questions I have about the property that I'm interested in. And of course, I have three questions, and then you can include any other question that you have, and then see if they can have you scheduled to take a look at the property. I hope this is helpful for someone. Sometimes you're browsing through your phone, and actually, the most important things to do are are income generating activities on your phone. So when you're scrolling through, when you feel like you're bored and you just want to do something with your phone or play with your phone, just go on Redfin and see what kind of properties are suggested as investor friendly properties or investor properties. You can use other search or keywords like rehab, you can use handyman, you can say contractor, you can check using the keyword, you can try needs work. There are a bunch of different ways that they can choose to categorize this property. So try a couple of different keywords. I really hope this will be a helpful resource for someone. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.